Hi everyone, hope everyone's week is going good so far. I'm just going to jump right into it. So for question one, list some examples of human interactions where language plays a secondary role or is not used at all. So some examples that I thought of were language barriers. So like if I was trying to communicate with someone who spoke another language, we had nothing in common. I could like point, like if they were asking for directions, I could like point them in the right direction, or like using numbers, or um, just like trying to mimic something to describe it. So that was one example that I thought of. Um, I came up with communicating in loud settings where you can't hear the other person. Um, so this could be like at a concert or something. It's super loud and your friends are trying to communicate. Maybe it got too hot and you're trying to tell them to like rally up and get out of there. Um, so yeah, mainly just hand signals is what I'm coming up with, but also like subtle communication in public. I know there's like hand signals for people who are like victims, or they're asking for help. Like I think this is one of them. Like someone could hold it behind their back and then people will notice and it's a sign for help. Um, or awkward scenarios, if like I'm in an environment where I want to leave but I'm there with a friend, I might like give them a nod or something, or make a facial expression. Um, or someone who's acting closed off as well, like reading their body language and seeing like, oh, you can kind of gauge based off of their facial expressions or their body language what kind of emotion they're dealing with and how to handle that situation better. For question two, or sorry, oh, and come up with an example. One that I came up with that I've experienced was when I was playing football back in high school. We used to have hand signals that would determine what play that we're running. So we wouldn't want to say it out loud because the other team could hear us and they'd know what coverage we're running. So we would just use hand signals. And that's how we would communicate without words. Physically interacting, besides body movements, other forms. Personal objects. So a personal object that I came up with was back in grade school. My elementary school teacher, she would like write names on the board with a marker. She'd take like a marker and start writing on the whiteboard. So I guess like that whiteboard and the marker and seeing the name on the board was a form of nonverbal communication. Because we'd see that and we'd immediately like go quiet, because she'd usually do that if we're talking too loud or if we're misbehaving. And that was just a very big sign of like power. Through a historical lens, I can't remember the exact details of this, but I remember hearing a story, or a historical story, about this ship that circled this island 3 times. The point of it was to scope out an uncharted island before going ashore. But to the island natives in their culture, it was said that their god would show up and circle their island 3 times. I think it's 3 times, but you get the idea. Like circle it 3 times before blessing them. So this was actually just a huge coincidence, but basically they misinterpreted that their actions, the ship crew's actions, because it meant something else to them in their culture. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for listening.